see yourself always staying in that rock rap lane of music?
Absolutely not. It's always gonna be my core. You know what I mean? But like I said, in the last year, I'm becoming a lot more economically stable, if you will. I'm making a lot more money doing solo shit. And I'm gonna continue to do that, but I'm gonna continue to keep the name because I own the name. I've been doing business ad and LLC with the name. You know what I'm saying? So anytime we make money, it's legal. You know what I'm saying? It's right on the table, it's right on the money. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep doing that until I get signed. I've been signed twice before. I've done songs with Waka Flocka, it's on iTunes. I've done a song with Gucci Mane, it's on iTunes. Spent 5 bands for it. I've done a lot of features with people, DJ Speedy out of Atlanta. But until I'm ready to be really, really compensated for what I'm worth, then I'm not gonna sign another deal.
All right. So going back to music, what's your strategy when it comes to promoting your songs?
Man, put my foot on these motherfuckers' neck. Man, you can pay for blogs. You can pay people to share your shit.
Yeah, you were on Say Cheese a couple times.
Absolutely, man. And shout out to Say Cheese. Shout out to the homie Sean Cotton. Like I said, shout out to Casey J and Chris Poe, RP Chris Poe. They all put me on to Say Cheese. They didn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Say Cheese charged like a rack for a write-up. I'm getting shit for free. They wrote me up twice on there already. They repost all my shit on SoundCloud. They have me on Instagram like 10 times. Like I fucks with Say Cheese. That's a big outlet for San Antonio artists. If you wanna be really successful, spend some money. Cause you gotta spend money, make money.
Yeah, right. So after he put you up on Say Cheese, what was the feedback like? Was it what you expected? Was it? I'm not gonna say was it worth it because I'm already knowing it was worth it. But did you grab the attention that you wanted to grab?
Absolutely. Without the write-ups from Say Cheese, I wouldn't have been able to get the interviews with Time to Grind Radio out in New Jersey. I wouldn't have had the opportunity to work with Romy Rome and All Star Promotions, who actually got B.O.B. to the status that he got to. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's very productive, and it's well worth it to go to these media outlets because media runs the country right now. If you're not invested in media, you're not invested in yourself.
All right, talking about San Antonio artists, who would you list top 5? And you can include yourself.
I'm not going to include myself. Although I feel like Kobe, Jordan, and LeBron, like if you making music, you don't feel like you're the best, you need to toss that shit to the side. But again, I'm not here to be a clown or, you know what I'm saying. Honestly, I feel like right now, Mateo's doing his work for the younger crowd. Because again, this is all opinionistic, you know what I'm saying? Music is opinionistic. To the younger crowd, Mateo's doing work. I feel like Yoda's making a big fucking push. I saw Mickey Waves the other day online. I seen that dance video. Shout out Mickey Waves, that shit was hot. But my top, Sosa's still hard in the game right now. Like I said, Yoda's hard in the game right now. People sleep on M Duke. M Duke's still making moves right now.
That's the one that shoots his videos too, right?
Shoots his own videos, you know what I'm saying? Side of the controversy, he's still doing his thing right now. There's a lot of artists out here getting it, man. A lot of artists out here getting it.
If or when you become the face of the city, what would you do for the local music culture?
Oh, I'm gonna change the culture because, like I said again, when I get in front of a camera, ain't no insecurity. I'm not a fucking clown. I tell her how it's supposed to be. I'm gonna represent the city like I'm supposed to represent the city because that's what we need. We need somebody in the forefront that's gonna praise everybody so we can be the next Atlanta. Because if you look at Atlanta, when Jeezy popped, Gucci popped, Walker popped, Scooter popped, Gotti popped, everybody started popping that was around Atlanta, even though Gotti's from Memphis. They all started popping down there because they weren't so gun-ho on bashing everybody. You know what I'm saying? It was like, yeah, my shit's hot, but this nigga shit hot too. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that in San Antonio. We get a camera in our face and we get janky. We can't have that, man. I'm here to represent the culture. Because if you're really about the culture, especially in San Antonio, when you know the numbers game, I'll be subliminal. When you know the numbers game, we need more of that, man.
All right. Did it take long for you to build your buzz in the city?
Shit, absolutely.
But it was worth it though, right?
It was well worth it. It took longer than I thought, man, because I went to school with most of these cats. I play sports with most of these cats that make music. But like, music is a different level, man. It's worse than politics. Yeah. It's a dirty game.
It's real competitive.
It's competitive, but it's a dirty game.
How?
Like, niggas sell their soul for this music shit, bro. Like you can grow up with a nigga And just because he getting 100, 200 likes on Facebook, he don't want to fuck with you. He feel like his brand is different, and that's because social media allows you to be somebody you're not.
Yep.
And that's the biggest deterrent factor in music right now, man. Social media, but it's also a plus.
Yeah. So, if rap doesn't work, what's your plan B?
I got a daytime job. I'm making good money. I'm on salary. I ain't gonna speak on it, but it keeps the bills paid and allows me to do this music shit. Cause again, I went to college. You can call me J. Cole. I'm a college boy. So what? You know what I'm saying? But I always had my ear and my feet to the streets, and I love music, man. That's why music is so beautiful. Anybody can do it.
All right. So let's go back to you, man. Just talk about your upbringing, like growing up and everything.
I just met my father when I was 26 years old. 2 years ago, I turned 28 this year. Was with a single mom, 4 kids. We grew up on the west side. She did a lot of work over here on the east side, East Terrace. You know what I'm saying? Apartments. You know what I'm saying? Did a lot of work over here on Pecan Valley. If you catch my hint. It was a tough bringing up in the 90s because a lot of motherfuckers don't know the 90s was ill. They think MS-13 is brand new. MS-13 been here for a while, back when they was dropping bodies over there by Southwest High School. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? It's been grimy down here for a minute. But my upbringing was good. There was good spots. There was horrible spots. You know what I'm saying? Single mother of 4. That tells all the story, and she got us all out. We moved to Dallas for a better life. That really didn't do well because Dallas is South Oak Cliff. Shout out South Oak Cliff. That's just as bad. And was blessed to be able to make it out, man. Go to school and figure out what I wanted to do.
So when did you realize, music was what you wanted to do?
When I turned 17. I graduated from high school, Clark. I went to Clark High School on the north side. You know what I'm saying? That taught me a lot of shit. You got kids pulling up in better cars than the teachers. You know what I'm saying? Doing way worse drugs than we doing. You know what I'm saying? And I figured out that I didn't want to play basketball. Basketball just paid for my school. You know what I'm saying?
So you was on a scholarship?
Absolutely. I went to Shriner University. After I went to SAC, I got a scholarship to Shriner University, played ball there. And I knew I cut my scholarship out the way. I was just like, man, I just want to get my degree and get the fuck out of here. I want to make music. You know what I'm saying? And that was around the time when music started. I started to see like, damn, okay, we got on the radio in Houston. I think it was 104.5 or 105.4, one of those. And I was like, damn, man, maybe I could actually do this shit.
All right. So what do you think you need to do to get to that next level in the rap game?
I feel like I just need to keep putting my foot down. I need more outlets, more promotion, more marketing, and that comes with time. Like right now, the North Side sold up. I got the North Side sold up. They all know about me, even the Northwest, the East Side and the West Side. I just got to get in their ear. And when Kylie signed off on me, when I did a show, I bought the venue out for Bar 23. Shout out Toy, Frankie Martinez. Shout out Toy. I bought Bar 23 out. I did a show with Shannon, aka Vision. I did a show with M. Duke, same show, and Lil Yoda, of course. Shout out Yoda. And Frankie and them was like, "All right, man, you doing your thing." And then Khalid was like, "You know what, man? We need to start making some music together." So did Fabo Yayo. Shout out Fabian Garcia, Fabian Garza, and they started saying like, "Yo, like we heard about you, but we really wasn't fucking with you. But man, you making moves out here." Just like I referenced to earlier, like if they don't hear from word of mouth and they see you live and they see what you could do on your own, they respect you.
They start believing it.
Absolutely. So I feel like if I just keep my foot on the throat, foot on the pedal, more shit's happening. I mean, it is. This is my 3rd interview this week. You know what I'm saying? So it's starting to get to where it needs to get, man. And shout out 2 Dope Clothing.
All right. You got any upcoming shows coming up?
Absolutely. I got a show June 15th. We're doing a DJ battle. All the hottest DJs in San Antonio coming out to Fitzgerald.
So you're throwing it? You're not
I'm throwing it.
Performing?
I'm gonna perform. But I'm hosting it because again, I'm one of those dudes by the venue out. Yeah, I might make some little scash on the side, but I'm trying to put artists on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's DJ battle. We're gonna do it like the movie Juice. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have DJs battling it out to be the best, and they're gonna get a cash prize, and I'm gonna have 4 or 5 artists perform that night. But my big show is gonna be in July. Shout out Squeezers over there downtown. We got Danny Green. He's gonna host that show at Cohiba Lounge. It's either July 21st or July 31st. Y'all stay tuned for that. That's coming soon. I've been taking pictures with Danny Green, and we're gonna get that popping as well.
Have at South by Southwest?
I have.
First time?
I've been there twice. Once with the rock and rap band, once by myself, and I got mixed reviews on South by.
Yeah.
If you're gonna go down there and just hand out your stuff and market your stuff, you all game. But I don't believe in paying $500 to $1,000 to perform for 20 minutes anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you're not really getting out of it. But you will bump into people and get features that you will not get online anymore. You know what I'm saying? So it's good, but then again, the music industry, man, it's grimy.
So you rather take the handout mixtape approach over the shows?
Absolutely. Nowadays, it's hand out USB drives or download cards because ain't nobody doing CDs no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm down with the free marketing. The free marketing is bound because it's South by Southwest. Like, everybody is there. You gotta be there. But to pay $1,000 to perform, that ain't hot no more, man. It's not conducive to your music career.
All right. And how was that experience? You know, your first time? Cause you performed or?
Absolutely.
All right. So how was that first time experience? You know, going up there performing. How many people did you perform in front of?
I performed in front of one of my biggest crowds. It was like 600-700 people. My biggest crowd I've ever performed in front of was Myrtle Beach Bike Fest, South Carolina. We had 8,000 people out there. It was kind of like Mala Luna for San Antonio. It was amazing. But South by Southwest, we did it with M Stacks. He's the DJ for Lord Sear and them on Shade 45. We did a set for them. It was banging. It was in the auditorium where everybody was actually attention on you. And it was dope, but for the amount that you paid just to perform in front of people, like for those 800, 1,000 people, I probably got like 100 people out of that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the hardest thing for artists, to turn likes into fans at the end of the day.
All right, going up to South by Southwest, does it feel any different from being in the city promoting your music? Like, do you have to work harder or, you know, work less because it's so much people? You know, you can connect with so many people at the same time. Like
Culture. And I say that because San Antonio, I'm gonna catch gas for this, but again, I'm here to be a leader. Like, San Antonio doesn't have hip hop culture. We don't. We support Fiesta, we support Nyosa, we support Strawberry Festival more than we support the hip hop culture. That's why Houston and Dallas is so far in front of us. And this isn't a racist thing, this is the truth. Like, our culture isn't where it's supposed to be when it comes to hip hop. You know what I mean? When you go to South by Southwest in Austin with the Weirdos, they fucking love hip hop culture. They love it. So it's so much easier to hand out your music, and they're so much more willing to obtain your shit in Austin because they're there for the hip hop. You know what I mean? San Antonio's not really at that point yet where they're like, all right, guys, you know what? We need to get on board with the hip hop culture. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to take a couple leaders to jump in the forefront and say, look, guys, get on board or watch it sell. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I feel like I'm here for. And I feel like a lot of other artists are doing that too. Shout out Yoda as well.
Okay. All right. Just to close it off, you got any upcoming projects coming out?
Absolutely. Blood on My Blue Jays coming out May 1st. SoundCloud exclusive only. Y'all take that. I appreciate y'all supporting that last mixtape, Trend God, with Ferris. I know y'all loving Ferris. I really appreciate the fact that I made a lot of money off of iTunes because y'all streamed it over 15,000 times. I really appreciate that, man, because a lot of artists aren't licensed. They're not BMI, they're not ASCAP, they're not getting royalties. I am, and I appreciate that shit big time for getting that 15K on that. I really appreciate that, y'all.
All right, what's your social media we can contact you at?
My IG's at Ottosilence, my Twitter at Ottosilence, Facebook at Ottosilence. I'm on Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, everything, YouTube TV. I'm on everything, man. All outlets. Google Ottosilence will come up, man. And shout out Kevin E for this interview.
Appreciate you, man. Thanks for coming, man.
Yes, sir.
Keep grinding.
Yes, sir.